Three, two, one. Masterclass Puffy Sidewalk Paint.
Hi, Heritage Hall friends. Welcome. I'm Mrs. Brown, along with Morgan, Karis, Mimsy, and Taylor. And today we're going to tell you how you can make puffy sidewalk paint. While you're gathering your ingredients, you're going to need flour, food coloring, liquid soap, water, measuring cups and spoons, mixing bowls. You can also have plastic baggies or squeeze bottles. Those are optional items to have. So let's first start with what you're going to need with the flours. So take your mixing bowl. I've got a rather large mixing bowl here, and we're going to add per color. We're going to make one color first, and you're going to need 1 cup of flour. So you've got your measuring cup. That's 1 cup. Put it in your flour and kind of shake it off where it's even and dump that into your bowl. Once you've got your flour in your bowl, you're going to need 1 cup of water. Okay. So we got our flour in there, girls. Are we ready? Okay, after you've got your 1 cup of flour, add 1 cup of water. And then find your tablespoon measuring spoon. Should be your largest measuring spoon. And you're going to need 1 tablespoon of liquid dish soap. Just dump your dish soap in there. And then here comes the fun part. The fun part is adding color. Whenever you add color, you can just add just your basic colors of red, blue, yellow, green, or you can mix colors. Whenever you mix colors, you can get different results. So I'm going to go over the ingredients one more time. You just need 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of water, and then 1 tablespoon of dish soap. So that's what we're going to start with. Everything is 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of water, and 1 tablespoon of dish soap. So next, I'm going to add anywhere from 5 to 10 drops of blue. I'm going to make blue first. Okay, so it looks like I added about 8 or 9 drops. And then you're just going to take a spatula and you're going to mix it all up. Sometimes it's helpful whenever you're mixing this up, if you've got a lot of chunks in your flour, if you wanted to use a fork to mix it, you could, or you can use your spatula and just kind of press those out. So as we started the quarantine, I started to notice in my neighborhood, a lot of people writing messages with chalk on their sidewalks, which was really inspirational and also kind of fun and uplifting. So I started doing that too. And I posted a picture of my sidewalk chalk on social media. And then I had somebody say, I can't find any sidewalk chalk. So I had a friend post something about, well, you can make sidewalk paint. And whenever she posted this, I decided to go ahead and give it a try. And it was actually really fun. You're going to get a consistency. It's kind of like pudding. So whenever you make about your 1 cup, it's going to make about this much paint. You do not have to use like a paintbrush to paint this with. You can just use your fingers, which kind of makes it a little bit fun. Or something that I've also tried is to put this inside of a plastic bag. So you can kind of make that choice, whether you want to keep it here and just paint with your fingers, or if you want to put it in like a plastic baggie. So if you put it in a plastic bag, you could just cut the corner, and then whenever you're ready to paint with it, just squeeze it out that little corner to do that with. Also, another thought, I've been saving some other bottles, some squeeze bottles, and you could put your puffy paint inside of your bottle and squeeze it out. I did this and it was really hard trying to get all of the paint inside this. So I put it inside a baggie, cut the end of the baggie, and then I squeezed this into the container. It'll probably take 2 people for you to actually put this inside of your baggie or inside of this, because you have to have somebody holding it and then somebody putting the mix in. So once you've kind of got a good consistency of what you think it should look like, you can go ahead and put it into a bowl, and then we can make another color. I'm kind of curious what colors everybody made. I made blue. Let's see. Taylor, what color did you make? Hold up yours and let's see what you did. Oh, that's pretty. Karis, what'd you use? Awesome. Looks like everybody's kind of followed the same suit. And looks like Morgan and Mimsy also have blue. That's a good charger color, isn't it? Okay. So go ahead and pour the contents into another one of your bowls. Okay, and when you get it all into your container, you can just rinse that out. So I had somebody ask me once, they said, can you save this? It actually won't save. It doesn't save very well. It kind of grows a little bit. And if you put it into one of the containers we talked about earlier, like this bottle, it starts to almost like it's exploding. It kind of puffs out and it kind of oozes everywhere. So whatever paint you're making today, plan on using it today. And that way you don't have a mess to clean up later. Another thing, this paint doesn't wash off like regular chalk. So whenever it rains outside, mine actually stayed for several days throughout the rain. And it had just a few little pieces here and there. And I just took a high pressure, like the hose on the high pressure nozzle part, and I washed it off with that, and it came off pretty easily after that. So I'm gonna wash out my bowl. And if you decided that you really wanted to make something that had a lot of green in it, you could double the recipe. You could do 1.5. You could, do 1.5. So if suppose that I say I want to make something that's pink, I've got some pink dye here. I can start with 1.5 cups of flour. So I'm actually going to make a lot of pink here. You can choose maybe your favorite color. So if I put in 1.5 cups of flour, then that just means I'm going to have 1.5 cups of water. So I put in 1.5 cups of flour this time. So I'm going to put in 1.5 cups of water. And so with my measuring spoon, I take my tablespoon and I'm going to do 1 full one. And then you can either find the one that's 1/2, right here is 1/2, or you could just fill that one up halfway. So here's 1.5 tablespoons of liquid dish soap. And now comes the fun part again. So this time I'm going to add about 8 or 9 drops again and stir. So you might think about what message you want to write on your sidewalk before making your paint, so you'll know what colors you want to make, how much color you're going to want to make of each, and what message you want to write. I thought this would be a fun way to show your mom that you're going to wish her a happy Mother's Day, waking up to your beautiful creation on your sidewalk to wish her a happy Mother's Day. Might be fun for a friend's birthday. Since you guys aren't really able to get together and celebrate birthdays, you could go over and you can sidewalk paint their driveway a nice message to wish them a happy birthday. Or if you just want to spread cheer in your neighborhood. Something I found creative was they called it the Stonybrook Challenge, and I had my neighbor who is a Heritage Hall mom. She created the Stonybrook Challenge, and at every house she had a different challenge. It would be you would stop and you would have to do 10 jumping jacks, or you would stop and you would have to do everybody's favorite like squat thrusts or push-ups or sit-ups, different things that you could do just kind of to get some exercise. And we saw lots of families doing the Stonybrook Challenge in the neighborhood. So let's see what color everybody's making this time. So Taylor, what color do you have going on this time? That's pretty. Karis, what do you got? Oh, I like that too. Looks like great minds think alike, because guess what color I've got? Pink. Kind of looks very Valentine-y. Okay, Mimsy, what color are you making? Very nice. Kind of a purple. I like it. So it looks like you've mixed some red and blue together. Is that right? To make some purple. Okay. And let's check on Morgan. What color does Morgan have? Very pretty green. Okay. So I'm hoping that all of you guys will share with us on social media, or you can send us an email to show us all of the things that you have created. Let's take a look. There's all the ingredients. And then if you'll share your sidewalk art with us, you can tag us on social media or send us an email. So you can hashtag HH Masterclass or HHOKC. So use your hashtag HHOKC, or you can send us an email at news@heritagehall.com. So look for greater things from these kids. I know that they're going to do lots of creating today, so you'll have to check us out and see what all we create. I look forward to seeing your art, and I hope everybody has a great Thursday. See you later.